Hello and welcome to Rev Sports. We join you again. We were live just 10 minutes before, but as we were speaking, India's squad for the Test series against South Africa as has been announced. Joining me today is Shomik, and if I were to read out the India Test squad, it is this: Shubman Gill is the captain. Rishabh Pant is the wicketkeeper and vice captain. Yashashvi Jaiswal, KL Rahul, Sai Sudarshan, Devdutt Padikkal, Dhruv Jurel, Ravindra Jadeja, Washington Sundar, Jasprit Bumrah, Aksar Patel, Nitish Kumar Reddy, Mohammad Siraj, Kuldeep Yadav, and Akash Deep. So this is the squad that you have. It's pretty much similar. I don't think there are any surprises here whatsoever. This is the squad that we had been thinking for some while now. But Shomik, of course, the biggest talking point here is Rishabh Pant's comeback to the Test. I know we spoke about this in the 5 at 5 live, but you had broken the news and quite some time ago, and it has come true.
See, Gargi, the thing is that Rishabh Pant was always going to come back once he was fit. He has becomes an automatic choice. But the thing that we can claim to have scored on that front, and as far as the fast bowling composition is concerned, because there have been several reports saying that only one change would be made, and that is Rishabh Pant replacing N. Jagadish. But only we are the only one at Red Sport to have written that Akash Deep will come back to the Test fold at the expense of Rashid Krishna, and that's exactly what has happened. It was almost a straightforward call. After I am coming back to Rishabh Pant, but first a bit on Akash Deep. He picked up an injury during the fifth Test in England, and then went into a rehab at the Centre of Excellence. When the squad for the West Indies Test were announced, this was announced. He was not match fit. He had just completed his rehab, so he needed to have some game time before coming back to the Test fold. Rashid Krishna was in the squad for the West Indies series only because Akashdeep was not match fit. Now he has played the Ranji Trophy. He is back in the squad at the expense of it. Now coming back to Rishabh Pant, it was an open and shut case. Once he was fit, he had to be picked, and he is the designated vice captain. So it's a massive shot in the arm. Even without Rishabh Pant, India are a very formidable side, and with Rishabh Pant there, and you need Rishabh Pant's innovations. He is that X factor against South Africa because they are not going to be pushovers. They are the reigning World Test champions, irrespective of whoever they had played in the lead up to the final. The final was a one-off. I don't read too much into the final because it is just a one-off game, and you cannot judge the strength of the respective side based on just one game. But in the lead up to the final of the World Test Championship, South Africa didn't win a single series to speak of. They didn't win a series against India or England or Australia. But they are given the way it is, this World Test Championship itinerary is framed and everything, they are in the final, and they will beat Australia in that game fair and square. So um, we need to give the credit where credit is due. That is fine. But and South Africa will carry forward that confidence to India. They are not going to be pushovers. They played very well in Pakistan also, but India are different propositions at home. So against us, and if you look at the South African side, they have some very good players. So against a team of that standards, you need Rishabh Pant's innovations, his quality, and obviously Indian team would be very happy to have him back.
Absolutely. When we talk about the test squad, Shomik, I think the 11 picks itself, Jasprit Bumrah, because it is only a two match test series. I think he will play both of them. So you've got Jasprit Bumrah and Mohammad Siraj in the team. Does that make space for Akash Deep? Do you think they will go with three pacers, or they will stick with the same kind of combination that we saw back in England, batting till number 8, batting till deep batting, more preference for all rounders here, or rather two spinners in the team, plus Jasprit Bumrah, Mohammad Siraj, and Akash Deep. No Prasidh Krishna in the team, if I'm not wrong.
Ye- Yes, yes, that is the story we broke. Na,
Yes.
Akashdeep is coming for Prashit Krishna. That was also the part of the of our story that Akashdeep is coming in at the expense of Prashit Krishna. So, see, Gargi, it is going to be interesting. The team composition, especially for the first test, it is at training gardens. It is the nature. The nature of the surface is absolutely different from the other venues in India. It is basically a seamer-friendly track. You cannot produce a rank turner at training gardens. The way the entire soil composition and everything is set up, you cannot produce a rank turner at gardens. And Shujanda, the curator, will not produce a rank turner at gardens. And at this time of the year, mid-November, there will be a bit of nip in the air. Early winter. It is the onset of winter in Calcutta. So, and there will be early morning moisture. The ball will move. I expect India to go with three paces in the first test. I don't know about Guwahati, given the Guwahati would be hosting its first ever test match. They, the venue has played host to white ball internationals, but test match is a completely different ball game. So I
You
am
know,
not too sure.
yeah,
Yes,
I
yes.
was because one of a few of the women's World Cup matches were held at Guwahati. Some of my journalist friends who were there, I did not get many, extremely positive feedbacks about the stadium. Some facilities still not up to par, but at the same time, this is what you need. These are the kind of matches that you need to promote cricket in cities like Guwahati. When that happens slowly, then only we can expect, a ground like Guwahati to get better facilities and stuff like that.
Exactly. And also, it is part of the education process of the local fans because the test cricket is real cricket, right? And until you are taking the purest format of the game to that place, the fans there will not understand what test cricket is all about. That why it is the purest format of the game, why it is the absolutely the top run. So, in that way, a culture grows. We talk about test culture. We talk about cities like Calcutta, Bombay, Delhi, Chennai, Bangalore. They have a test culture. Why? Because they have fans there have grown up knowing that test match is the holy grail as far as the game of cricket is concerned. The other places, the other places, uh, the smaller cities, there, I mean, they thrive on, they feast on the IPL, stuff like that. They feast on the IPL matches and T20 and matches. Until you are, until you are taking the longest format there, how do you expect the test culture to grow? So it is a good initiative. It is a good initiative that the Guwahati would be playing host to its first ever test match. But as far as the pitch is concerned, I'm not too sure how it would play. In the sense that you never know. It would be a fresh pitch, and you never know. But Eden Gardens, it is nigh on impossible to produce a rank turner at Eden Gardens. I think there will be grass, there would be a bit of a grass cover on that surface, and I expect three seamers to play Bumrah, Siraj, and Akashdeep. And my Akashdeep, that is his home venue also. I expect, I don't see India going with three special spinners at Eden Gardens.
So you think it's Kuldeep Yadav that will find himself warming the bench once again, or
Uh,
what do you think? Guwahati, I think,
Washington,
offers a chance for Kuldeep Yadav to come in. Maybe at Eden Gardens, I don't see Kuldeep Yadav coming in, but if we talk about Guwahati, maybe yes.
yes, because Gargi, the other two spinners are all-rounders. You cannot drop Ravindra Jadeja, nor can you drop Washington Sundar, because that will upset the balance of the side. So, from that point of view, I think if India plays Akashdeep, that would be at the expense of Kuldeep Yadav.
Absolutely, it always is. But I'm sure that the management, with the way that we've been hearing in press conferences, with the way that Gautam Gambhir and other coaches have been talking about Kuldeep Yadav's exclusion on multiple occasions. They have made it pretty clear that it's also clear to Kuldeep Yadav why he's outside of the team. And Kuldeep Yadav, in Dubai, came out for one of those press conferences and said that I, I don't begrudge the management for not making me a part of some of the playing 11s, because I understand that India comes first, the team comes first, and sometimes the combination doesn't allow me to fit into the playing 11. It's something that has been made plenty clear to me by the management, and of course, I have no bad feelings for it. So I think that's good clarity between Kuldeep Yadav and the management, because that allows a healthy environment to foster,
Exactly.
and it also
Exactly.
helps Deep Yadav to come in whenever he comes in, to come in and perform well. So that's actually something very positive that we're seeing from the dressing room. We've got,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely, Gargi, because clear communication is very important to keep a happy dressing room. That is, I mean, otherwise, there would always be murmurs and everything. And it is very important to give that feeling to the player who is not part of the playing 11, that he might not be part of the playing 11, but he is not left out. So he is very much part of the squad. He is very much part of the scheme of the things. As and when his time will come, he should be ready to perform. So I think this team management is doing that, which is good, which is good. So whenever, and that is why we see whenever Kuldeep gets an opportunity, he brings out his A game.
absolutely. We've got a few questions here. Bengali from Germany is asking, what will be the playing 11 for Shamikda and Gargi? I think it will be very similar to what we saw in England. Uh, and I think the only difference will be in the first game, you won't see Kuldeep Yadav, and in the second one, you will see Kuldeep Yadav in place of a pacer. So I think that's what the combination will be. I'm not sure what Shom.
Gargi, I think, I mean, this is my personal opinion. I don't know, I don't think the team management will follow it, but I would be very happy to see the team management following it, in the sense that I would like to see Dhruv Jurel at number three, right? At the in place of Sai Sudarshan. And mind, it will not happen. They have been investing Sai Sudarshan as number three. So that will do. But I don't want Dhruv Jurel to be dropped. The way he played against the West Indies, I mean, he doesn't deserve to be dropped. Think the team management's team, I think it would be Jassi Shubman Gill, KL Rahul, Jassi Jaiswal. Number three is Sai Sudarshan. Four is Shubman Gill. Five is who is number five? Uh, Rishabh Pant is back. Rishabh is number five because Dhruv Jurel played against West Indies. Six is Jadeja. Seven is Washington Sundar, and then the bowlers. That would be the team for the first test from the team management. But I would like to see Dhruv Jurel. I know I mean, it will increase degree of difficulty facing the new ball. At number three, you should be ready to face the new ball. But given his back foot game and given his decision making, he knows which one to play and which one to leave. And he has got an excellent back foot game. I back him to be successful at number three also in home conditions. But it will not happen. I think the team management will look at it like a too drastic a call to be made. So Sai would be kept. Unfortunately, Dhruv Jurel might not be part of the playing 11. Uh, that's one. That's one of the downsides of having an embarrassment of riches. But that's how it is. When Pant is back, when Pant is fit, you have to play him. He is an automatic pick.
100%. Final 5 minutes, or rather, a few minutes on the show. So let's talk about the India A squad for the one day games as well. We've got Tilak Verma, we've got Ruturaj. Tilak Verma is the captain, Ruturaj Gaikwad vice captain, Abhishek Sharma, Riyan Parag, Ishan Kishan wicketkeeper, Ayush Badoni, Nishant Sindhu, Vipraj Nigam, Manav Suthar, Harshit Rana, Arshdeep Singh, Prasidh Krishna, Khalil Ahmed, and Prabh Simran Singh. Your first thoughts of the team, Shomik?
Brilliant. It's pretty much along the expected lines, and very happy that Harshit Rana is there. He is ubiquitous. He is everywhere in every team. He is ubiquitous. So Harshit Rana is there, but obviously that's on a lighter note, on a serious note. Obviously, Harshit Rana deserves to be in that team. If he doesn't get into the India team, what? How can he be in the scheme of things as far as the senior team is concerned? So it is pretty much along the expected lines. Manav Sutar, they are banking on Manav Sutar. I have I have a bit of reservations. I would rather like to see Shams Mulani in his place. Shams Mulani is a player. He's a big-hearted, is a lion-hearted cricketer. He rebels under pressure. He is bowls very well. His left arm spin is very good, and he's a very capable batsman. Someone who can perform under pressure, and he has done it time and again for Bombay in domestic cricket. So I would have liked to see Sans Mulani for Manav Sutar. They have taken Manav Sutar, fine, that is their call, and it is what matters. They are the decision makers. We are not. But as a journalist, as someone who covers Indian cricket on a daily basis, who goes to the ground, covers Ranji Trophy matches, religiously covers Ranji Trophy matches, I would have liked to see Shams Mulani in that India.
Understandable. There are a lot of players in the domestic circuit who have been patiently waiting for a call up for a long, long time, but it just never comes. It never materializes. That dream never comes to fruition. There are many names. Off the top of my head, and one that I've been talking for a long time is obviously Akshay Wadkar. But that place, has been taken up and taken up well deserved by Rishabh Pant and then Dhruv Jurel already in line. So no space for Akshay Wadkar over there.
What about Amal Muzumdar Gandhi? E-
Oh yes,
11,000 runs at an average nearly 40.
yeah.
At 260 on his Ranji Trophy debut. Consistency never played for India. I mean, unlucky in the sense that his career clashed. His career coincided with the period that had the Beatles of Indian cricket, that Fab Four in the middle order, and there was no vacancy. Unfortunate, but Amul Mazumdar winning the winning the World Cup as a coach is cricket's conscience looking into the front mirror. Indian cricket had kept him waiting. Eventually, his patience didn't run out. Indian cricket had to reward him with the World Cup trophy.
One lesson I've learned, Shomik, playing the sport for so many years and then covering it for so many years now, the game will always get back. It always rewards those who stick around, those who dedicate themselves to the sport. One way or the other, you will get your fruit. And that's just how it is. That's just how sport is. It is cruel, but it also rewards you. One day or the other, it will happen. So on that note, we've discussed about the India Test squad. We've discussed about the India A ODI squad. We'll be, of course, building up to the series. Only a few days remaining till the series kicks off in Kolkata. So don't forget to join us for the coverage. We'll be there on ground, bringing you all the updates. Thank you, everyone.